I'm going to need you to roll for initiative.
I'll make a note of it.
How much is it worth to you?
I have my spoons. Will that work?
Trying to kill me with my own designs? That was just the first draft. Shall I show you the rest?
I swear, if I get blown up one more time.
I will avenge Kira's death, and then I'm going to rebuild the Alfheim Rangers.
Oh, look, I found a mushroom.
Question is, do I have to wear pants?
Oh, you can certainly try.
If reckless shenanigans got us into this mess, then why couldn't they get us out?
I don't understand what they're doing in this book, but it looks dirty.
Oh? You had my attention, but now you've piqued my curiosity.
Come on, Ulfer. We're going on another adventure.
I want to study that just a little longer.
How long are we going to stay in the town this time?
Drink it in, pal. That's how failure tastes.
I'm gonna need you to roll for initiative.
I'll make a note of it.
How much is it worth to you?
I have my spoons. Will that work?
Trying to kill me with my own designs? That was just the first draft. Shall I show you the rest?
I swear, if I get blown up one more time,
I will avenge Kira's death. And then I'm going to rebuild the Alfheim Rangers.
Oh, look, I found a mushroom.
Question is, do I have to wear pants?
Oh, you can certainly try.
If reckless shenanigans got us into this mess, then why couldn't they get us out?
I don't understand what they're doing in this book, but it looks dirty.
Oh? You had my attention, but now you've piqued my curiosity.
Come on, Ulfer. We're going on another adventure.
I want to study that just a little longer.
How long are we going to stay in the town this time?
Drink it in, pal. That's how failure tastes.
I'm gonna need you to roll for initiative.
I'll make a note of it.
How much is it worth to you?
I have my spoons. Will that work?
Trying to kill me with my own designs? That was just the first draft. Shall I show you the rest?
I swear, if I get blown up one more time,
I will avenge Kira's death.
Yo. Oh, hello there, guys. Yeah. See, at least you know how to start it right. What the fuck? How dare you? Fucking stop it halfway. Hi, guys. Everyone ignore the DM. Mm. We are old, yes. Thanks for reminding us. Hello, everybody. Hi, Emu. How are you? Oh, shit. Hold on. Now everyone else can be heard.
they missed
Yay.
everything. They missed all of it.
I did. It all. Fireball at 9th level. We should. I don't think none of us have fireball. 9th level.
Who does have
Ward
fireball?
has-
Not you. You do not. You don't have shit.
He has everything.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Form of fire.
Alright, hi guys. Welcome in for another session of chaos. We did something with a fucking cannon last time, but Dell's gonna tell us about it, so go for it.
So last time they fought a red dragon, killed the red dragon because they played Pokemon. You're now an arcane cannon, where they kept hearing a lovely, lovely noise in the clouds. He's a armorer.
Yeah, he's an
I think.
armorer.
I don't think armor gets fireball.
I don't think so.
Maybe
I'm a
later, not right
wizard,
now.
and I chose not to have fireball.
How could you be a wizard and not have fireball?
Because
Pokemon
necromancy.
play.
Why have fireball when he has friends?
Exactly.
I am also an artificer, but an alchemist. Also druid.
So, they got to the arcane cannon. They have gotten inside And that's kind of where we ended when we were inside looking over some things. So, parkour!
Parkour.
To answer the question, the bard has psychic ball.
We were still in a spooky
it-
place, right?
You're still in the arcane cannon.
What about music?
Outside. Like,
So
like the map says.
spookiness.
Artillerist gets fireball.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I mean, you want spooky?
Not that spooky.
Killing everything. Like,
No!
I'm trying to think of. So like, are we in like a deep forest? I'm trying to play music.
No,
off
you're
of-
on top of a mountain in the middle of a storm.
Okay, so let me just find fucking storm music then.
I got good music for you.
look, if you play like
No, not good
thunderstorm music, I'm just gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, I know, me too, because
Yeah.
I slept with that.
I mean, this also is applicable.
You're not wrong.
There's whatever that is up there that's
I
hawking
mean,
lightning down at us. So yeah, we are in range of enemy artillery.
Nothing's hawk lightning down at you, but the sounds you're hearing are like,
Oh, this wouldn't work. Yeah, that's gonna put me to sleep.
I will fall asleep.
Yeah.
So will I, actually.
in between you guys get to hear the lovely noise
You have
of.
sunbeam with a magnifying glass. I will turn our enemies into ants. I mean, that's kind of cool. Yeah, fuck that noise. Whatever the fuck that is.
It's my Pokemon.
So y'all are,
Yeah, that might just be Lysander's stomach.
so y'all are inside the arcane cannon.
Uh-huh.
You were looking around trying to figure out what's going on.
And not blow stuff up.
Yeah, so after you guys looked around and everything, it looks like there's some stuff going on, like some of the power sources might not be working correctly. Things are just not.
The goose song.
Something is wrong.
We have found no sign of the people who are supposed to be operating this thing, right?
You have no, so you guys got like inside and did a basic perception check or basic investigation check. That was it. You guys had just
Pretty
gotten
much.
inside last time.
I think that's going to be Lysander's next play, is to like thoroughly search, is looking for any signs of life or something or someone that could help us figure this fucking thing out. Because we're at a loss, I think.
Tarek had already been going over the
goodness.
controls and not really messing with anything, but trying to figure out how this thing works.
And I think we found. I think, if I remember correctly, we found the manual, but they're written in Wizard.
Yes.
Yes.
High level wizard.
Wizard
Yes.
that's above your wizard's level.
Written in too smart for me to read.
Damn it, Dell, you're sitting
It's-
taller than you were the last game, so now it's cutting your eyes off.
I'll be like,
Slash-
man.
I guess that
Slash
works.
more.
It is actually good. Yeah.
I could probably move your camera down a little bit.
I'm good.
Alright, I'll leave it.
So
Dell
I guess
doesn't need
L-
eyes. Meh. He doesn't need eyes.
I guess LD will be kind of looking around too, kind of
Okay.
observing his surroundings a little bit, like maybe even talking with the two guards, kind of getting a little bit more
All
information.
right. So here's the thing: if you guys are going to just be kind of glancing around, looking for things, like just kind of overall glancing around, I need a perception check. If you are actively looking for anything, I need an investigation roll.
He does not know what to actually look for.
I'm not looking
so
for
I'm gonna
things
go with
specific.
perception.
Oh my god. Specifically. But can I
Well,
just
I
do
found out-
investigation to see what I find?
Why was it?
So-
why was that?
Again,
Why was
if
that
you're
the 20?
if you're just looking around to see what all is there, what's going on, perception. If you are like, I want to look for something, like, I want to look for controls, I want to look for the people that are supposed to be here, I want to look for manuals, I want to look for
How's a 22
signs,
work?
whatever.
He doesn't.
Right.
LD doesn't really know what to look for, so perception's probably the best go.
Mm-hmm. I don't think any of us know.
Morgan take some of the power crystals to Tarek.
They
Let
don't
them
come out of the
know-
wall. They
Oh,
like
they don't come out of the wall.
No, no, they
They're
are
in there.
they are like 12 feet tall. They are huge,
Oh.
and they are mounted in like brackets and shit attached to
Then
the walls.
I'm going to go get Tarek and bring him to them.
Oh, I can't pick them up. I'll pick up Tarek and bring him here.
Now, last Enders, I said we'll be looking for any signs of the people
Mock
who are
Jesus
supposed to
Bird
be
would like you
operating this
guys.
thing.
How far along? If I remember right, I rolled pretty well, somewhat, to figure out what's going on. How far along am I to figuring out how to power this thing down, or do I just?
We haven't been here for very long.
Why is the screen all black?
I know that, but that is already a good roll that I did. I'm not going to try to repeat that roll.
Is anybody else's screen for Tide all black?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Just me then.
And most importantly, not on the stream. So
That's what I meant. On stream.
looks normal to me.
Yeah.
Is that? I just want to check. Sorry, is the music super loud for people who are listening? I'm just watching. All I can tell is it. I was watching the volume peak and stuff. So
I just see a black screen.
you need to refresh, sir.
I did.
You need to figure your shit out.
Figure your shit out, sir.
I
So
think the balance sounded right to me, but I'll let chat make the decision.
Okay. Good. Everything sounds good. Okay, cool. Thank you, Emu.
Yeah, I've been kept catching up on the other game, Emu, and you're probably one of my favorite characters.
Wow, you're picking
Mock
favorites
Jesus Bird.
already?
You can't pick
Yeah, yeah.
favorites.
You're gonna have to send me the link so I can watch some VODs when I get bored.
I got you.
Pups, no ma'am.
Yeah, do that. Send it to me too, because I couldn't find.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm just trying to figure out when the crossover is gonna be.
It already
So many
technically happened,
fucking-
like for a split second.
Yeah, fair
But I mean, like the proper like April or like the April Fool's Day where like we like switch half the group or something.
I'm going to
Body swap
assume.
episode.
I'm going to assume it's going to be in game.
Just have a body swap.
I'm gonna drop
It's
this
all on.
in D&D.
It's all on the tubes. The tubes of you. Yeah, I need to just fucking take a day. It's gonna take me a whole ass day to sort through it, but I need to put all of our shit on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna take you longer than that because we have hundreds.
100. No, we have not. We have not hit 100 yet. I'll let you know when we hit 100th episode. Yeah. We're close, but we're not quite there yet. I think we're at like 90. Maybe 89.
Emu.
80 something.
I think the comment was it would be a nightmare for Tide and Rye to try and organize 16 people in a VC.
Oh my god, I know.
I
Probably
think it
isn't
would be
going to be
hilarious.
happening from the sound of it.
Mhm.
Trying to fit 16 of us in a VC would be a nightmare. We would just never... It would be tough, because having 16 people talk...
Couldn't
Fuck.
have any combat.
Yeah, but I also want to see the panic in one of their eyes when they're in the middle of a deep session.
Yeah.
Something big happens and they start seeing all these portals, and then all of a sudden you hear ba-ding, 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 ba-ding.
That would be
ba-ding.
so cool, though. It'd be so much fun. We could make it work. It would just... You would have to be really on the, like... Okay, it's your turn. Okay, it's your turn. Okay, it's
Yeah.
your turn.
Yeah, it would take some work. So
Anyway,
to answer your question, your best guess is that for some reason,
Yeah, it would, for sure.
Emu, a single conversation already takes an hour with both groups sometimes, man.
This is good. We
Nothing
talk
would
too
change.
fucking much.
he's not wrong.
So, something has started this powering up, but it hasn't released energy, so it's just
It's just building.
spinning up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Willow's gonna walk up next to it and kind of look at it. Whoa, she rolled a fucking 22 on her investigation. She's fine
Right,
shit.
I was waiting to see if I wanted to see if anybody else was going to roll
Oh.
anything.
Okay.
I did
Okay.
roll I did roll an investigation.
Yep,
17
I've got the 3 rolls. There are 3 other people that could roll.
I'm going to continue looking for some way, some sort of instruction or something that is an obvious way to power this thing down. Like, is there a safe way to power this thing down?
Okay, I need an investigation check.
Okay. Can I give myself guidance?
Have you rolled it yet?
Not yet.
Nope.
It's still in my hand.
Then yes, you can.
Okay.
Sorry, brain is doing like 7 things at once.
Okay.
Do 6, and then it'll be all better.
All right. That was the nat 19 plus 9. 28.
27.
26.
25.
24.
19 plus 9.
23.
19 plus 9 is 4. Thank you, Common Core Math.
30.
That's a good one.
All right. So you're looking for that. Let's see. So, Drew, what is Drew doing?
We're looking at wizard stuff.
You were in a building full of crystals that are just, it's humming with electrical power in here, basically.
I'm trying to think back on any information I may have come across before. Science isn't necessarily my forte as far as technical science, more of the chemistry and physics aspect, less the mechanical, electrical.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if I'd really know what's going on. So I'd either be trying to think of what was going on or trying to document what I am seeing at the moment so that I can see, so I'd have a reference for stuff later on.
Okay. All right. You had something?
I do. As soon as Tarek figures out that power is going up to this thing and it's just building, he would yell out, "Do not touch anything."
Oh no, I know what it is.
Immediately
It's
look around and see there's no toilet. Be like, okay, we're good for now.
I'm still waiting to see if Willow figured anything out.
be patient, Tide.
I'm not patient with.
So
Okay, Willow's going last now. All right, Lysander.
She's like, "I'm not patient. I'm a willow."
Yes, sir.
So you're looking for anybody that might still be alive, or just like bodies?
Yes.
So there are a couple bodies.
Sorry, fix that.
And then you find a couple footprints that go to what appears to be a hatch that goes down.
Follow the trail.
Okay.
Down the hatch.
I never seen that.
So, LD and Willow, you guys are going to see about the same things because you're within the same range for the result. You see that there are a number of different types of footprints. There appears to be drag marks that lead you to one of the bodies that you guys find. You find the hatch that Lysander goes down. You find a couple of their like binders full of notes that don't seem to pertain to the Arcane Canon. They're like other study notes or something.
Okay.
And while Tarek is like looking at those, you guys find what looks like a console that has 5 levers and a couple buttons, and then what looks like a crystal ball in the middle of it.
A crystal ball, huh?
Yes.
She's gonna go and poke at it and see if it does anything.
does this crystal? Oh fuck, that wasn't LD. That was Senior. Wait, no, that was LD. Does this crystal ball look like the looks anything similar to the crystal ball that LD took off of the brain fog, the brain eating thingy, the brain eating thingy?
No,
skeleton?
no. This looks like a regular crystal ball.
Does it do anything when I tap on it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Can LD try to pick it up off the console?
No, it does not move. It appears to be like
Industrial glue.
not industrial. It It's not like it's just sitting there. Like it's in a.
It's attached. Yeah. How far is we're from the... Jesus fuck English. How far is that location from the cannon?
So the actual barrel of the cannon is above you guys.
So we're in the same room. Same room as like Tarek and we're like right by the cannon.
Yeah.
Sovereign.
Is there? Is there? I'm gonna do the dumbest thing, but it might be the smartest thing. Is there just a switch that says on and off?
No, not that you see. They are labeled 1, 3, 5, 9, 4.
You
Go
said
ahead.
don't touch.
Willa's gonna go and start walking around the cannon and like looking it over to see if she sees anything weird. Do I need to roll anything for that?
I mean, you can see where it's obviously like electrified, basically.
Right. Does she see any fucking indentations or buttons or switches or anything that looks out of place or...
Nope. Just on the console. As far as everything else, I mean, this whole thing looks weird to you. This is a thing you've never seen before, but nothing that's like signs of struggle or extra switches.
Okay. Just a console, huh? Okay. Is there anything on the walls? Oh wait, we're outdoors kind of, huh?
No, you're inside. Inside the building.
Is there anything on the walls that might explain how the cannon works, or maybe...
Not that you can see or read. No, like, picture diagrams of what does what.
Okay. And there was no, like,
Alright.
history books that explained what this, you know, where it came from, or... Okay.
There is, but we just don't understand it. Tarek would kind of see LD kind of walk up to where he's like examining, kind of tilt his head a little bit while he's looking like over, like up and down this thing. He's like, you know, well, I'm kind of a magic user, but still, like a non-magic user opinion, arcane cannon is arcane magic, yeah. Why don't you just use Dispel Magic?
I asked about that.
Because... And tell me if this might go over his head, but Tark starts explaining, like he starts pointing at the different lines of energy going up, and like because there's so much arcane energy going to one point that it wouldn't be no dispel would work on this. There's too much arcane energy here.
Yes and no, right? Like there are, because it goes from those crystals and goes into stuff where it has to obviously focus it, and you could aim at one of those.
So
if you just like dispel the thing that magically focuses stuff, it would render it useless.
okay, so can I try that?
Tarek would have to find where those are specifically, but then yes.
So okay,
or
Willow's gonna...
you can just pick spots and throw it around if you want.
I don't do that. I want to be kind of accurate. So, Willow's gonna go to Tarek and ask where he thinks things are coming from and where I can point a spell.
I'd start looking around and I'd see the magic crystals, and then I would start trying to trace.
Okay, I need
where
an
it's going.
intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh shit, the smart
Which
one
is
has an intelligence check.
just the +5.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, another 19. Plus 20. So 24.
I thought you were gonna say plus 20 something. I was like,
Damn.
damn.
So you said 24.
I know you're smart, but we know that's smart.
still as he tries to make the diagram for his.
No.
house one.
So you're tracing it. Are you looking for? Are you gonna stop at the first one, or are you gonna like go through like this is where this all comes together, and then it goes here, and then it goes here, and then it goes here, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna start tracing one line and seeing the different nodes that it reaches. See if I can't make an idea of it. I won't linger overly long on any one thing because I'm trying to track out where it goes, and then I would start. Once I finish one trace, I would start another and seeing if it's a similar setup. See if I can make sense of it.
Okay. So you follow. So all of the crystals are going into a central cylinder, right? So they focus at the bottom, where some crystals actually focus into a single line. So it goes from. There's 9 crystals around the walls. Basically in pairs of 3, they come together and then go into the central pillar, and then about a third of the way up, there seems to be something that focuses it all, and then you can't get to the cannon because that's 50 feet above you. But you would guess that it continues to try and focus this just raw energy into something that they can then use to fire the cannon.
Okay. So we're assuming that's the point, correct?
There are a couple points that he has found where it seems to because it has to take raw just energy and focus it into whatever this thing fires.
So start pointing out the different points that it starts to focus along its path.
It basically looks like at some point somewhere in this cannon, it goes through it like it ends at a spell focus and then fires basically what is a spell is what you guys have figured out. But it goes through different focus points that is like this. It's focusing this into like this kind of thing.
So where do I point it to?
So here's my concern with just dispelling things that I want to think about for a minute before we start dispelling. There's already energy going up to these points, and it doesn't have anywhere to go to. So this arcane energy is going to just be up there, and I don't want to fire it.
I was going to say, that was my thing with it. I was about to ask. I was going to ask, if we dispel the crystals, that stops feeding the cannon, but the energy already in the cannon, what happens to it?
It has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Can we funnel it somewhere?
Well, that's what I'm just trying to figure out, is if there's a way to safely deactivate it, almost draw the power back in.
Do you have any of those little small
yet.
handy-dandy crystals that we just found on you?
Which crystals that we just found?
Any of the crystals that we picked up from that last dragon fight? Maybe we can see if some of them might hold some power?
All the gemstones? I don't think any of them would be anywhere near as big as needed to take the energy from the cannon.
What if we did all of them?
They're just gems. They weren't magical in nature.
Who are you to tell them that they're not magical? Maybe they're gonna try their best.
I'm something of a scientist.
So am I. What are you saying?
I'm saying you missed a perfect opportunity to say, well, I'm something of a scientist myself.
I say you're rude.
So, down the hatch with Lysander, you climb down probably like a 20-foot ladder. And this seems to be like the living quarters where they would like live. They have a kitchen down here, a bunch of bunk rooms, what seems to be like a small library, maybe. It has about 15 or 20 books, some tables, what seem to be like some chessboards, and quite a few corpses. And they were murdered. Murder. None of them were murdered with weapons, however. They have the marks of being hit with spells.
And who all's there?
It's just Lysander.
It's
Other
just
than that.
me. So I got a bunch of dead people. Well, I hate to be such like a adventure about this, but search their bodies for anything that we might be able to, any kind of things that might help us turn this thing off.
So most of them are in what would probably be their leisure clothes.
All right.
So they don't have anything on them. As
All
far
right.
as their bunks, when you're rifling through stuff, a couple of them have journals, a couple of them have like notebooks, a couple of them have like one of them has a scrapbook. The library is mostly other stuff. There's not a lot down here that seems to pertain to working the cannon.
Okay. Do I have any? Do I still have those tracks that led me down here?
No.
What the hell are you doing? Is that a pencil sharpener?
Yes.
No other ways out of here.
Not that you can see, no.
Let me see. I don't think I have any spells that would help me in this situation.
Hey, Biggs, out of character, did you tell us about the arcane book that you couldn't read?
Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure.
I was gonna take a crack. I basically was gonna hand it to Tarek with a scroll of comprehend languages to see if that thing helps figure things out.
You had handed it off.
I was gonna say because I was gonna use comprehend languages on it myself and see if I
Go
could
for it.
understand the magic stuff.
Yeah, I think I handed it off to Tarek, so you can go.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
So
I'll
while
just
you
wait
look
for
for spells to
compliment
see if anything
from
will
that.
help you,
I don't think I have
Okay.
anything that will be useful in this circumstance. I don't have any see invisibilities or. I mean, I had detect magic. Well, let's throw detect magic just for completeness sake.
you are blinded by colors and shit, and it's all over the place.
That's what I thought was gonna happen, but thought I'd try.
So real quick, Drew and LD, you guys have kind of been just hanging out.
Yes,
Is there anything else that you guys want to do, try and figure out, try and help out with?
I'm gonna attempt to help Tark. I mean, I don't necessarily know a whole lot from the science aspect, but I can still follow, possibly even just take notes for him as he kind of rumbles and rambles and talks about things.
Okay.
I don't. There's not going to be too much that LD can really help out with versus with the arcane cannon, so I think my best option is to probably try to interrogate the two survivors a little bit more.
Okay, the two guys you dragged in from outside.
Interrogate the people we just saved.
Okay.
All right. You have no idea what's going on. Have a polite conversation with. Come on.
All right, so Biggs, you have found a Loxodon that seems to be alive-ish.
All right. A Loxodon is what for those of us who are the
Loxodon is the giant elephant person from Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it does look. This is a live one, right?
He looks alive-ish. He looks like he got hit with something that burned his entire chest. It's like skin is completely melted.
All right. Well, let's throw a third level cure wounds on him just to help.
Okay.
So 18 heals, but see if that helps him come to.
So he's awake, but like the healing helps, but it's obvious there is some serious damage.
Well, yeah, I'm doing what I can with what I have available.
Yeah.
So, what happened here?
He coughs a bit and looks. You don't speak Loxodon, do you?
I can.
Well, I mean, he says something, and when you don't, like, respond or give him that look like, what? He kind of shimmies up some, holding his chest, and is like, I don't know. We were eating, and then, boom.
Did you turn this thing on?
What?
It's on. The cannon is on.
Fuck. How long has it been on?
It is on before we got here. We've been... Looks like it's been on a while.
You've been here like 5 minutes.
8 left.
So...
Well, it looks like it's been on well before we got here, so...
Oh my god! My reading is so off. I read that as... So, Emu said that, and I read it as, why not an 8th level degenerate? And I'm like, what the fuck's an 8th level degenerate?
You don't want to know that.
What level
Yeah,
are we then?
I was about to say, what, Snow's only, what, 5th or 6th level?
I don't even want to go there.
Anyway.
Hold on. I'm an 8th level degenerate, sir. I am...
He's like, I am well beyond that.
Sophisticated and regal when it comes to being a degenerate, okay?
What the fuck
I'm
does
at
that
least
mean?
12th level, okay?
Oh, okay.
And Tarek.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the
found
same thing,
something
Emu.
cool.
What level are you guys?
I'm very demure, very mindful.
Are you?
Anyway.
Are you? Today, maybe.
Very, very cute.
So,
Del, I have to pee,
I'll
so I'll be
I'll
back.
okay, go on. Jesus Christ, this is why we can't have nice things.
Can't have a nice conversation with an elephant person.
Emu, they're level 12.
So, yes, it's we've been here for at least 5 minutes, and it was probably on before that. And
He seems like very, very concerned.
we have somebody who's trained in artifice trying to shut it down, but he's at a loss. And
He just kind of shakes his head and goes, "Your average artificer won't understand this. If it's been on too long, it's long gone anyway. Your best bet's to not be here."
well, I mean, I know you don't look to be in much shape for. Can you give us any sense of what we can potentially do to shut it down, or is it just
Blow it up, cut off the power, and hope that it works. That's
where would we do that?
which one?
What do you mean, which one?
I said blow it up or cut off the power. There's two
Well,
options.
blow it up. I blow it up. We have ways of doing that. Cut it off. Cut off the power. I'd rather not blow this thing up because I don't want to think about what the blast radius would be.
I don't know how to cut it off, but I know that there's ways to basically shut it down.
Okay,
I was
well.
not in charge of firing it. My job was maintaining.
Well, any help you could give us, maybe
Well, I
make
will
sense
say-
of the manuals.
If it's, I couldn't read that if I tried. I just know how to fix the thing. If the manual's about the control panel, I have no idea. But if it's been on too long and this thing goes off, it isn't fired, who knows? Last time when they were testing this thing before this one, it ripped a hole in the plane of existence itself, and that was a horror story.
What the fuck is this cannon?
Well, let me see if I can get you upstairs and help you figure this out. But help us figure this out because, well,
I don't know that Lysander's going to be able to, because you definitely can't carry him up the ladder.
It's called dim door.
Okay, there you go. That works too.
Yeah, I had a plan for that.
All right.
Yeah, the other plan being get LD, but yes, dim door was the primary way of doing that. I will mark that off.
What is dim door? Is that like a teleportation?
Yes.
Oh.
It's how I got Roar into position during the dragon fight.
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
So does it have a reach, or can you go back?
Yeah,
to the
500 feet, and either line of sight, or I can say I want to go 25 feet or 20 feet that way. Which is how I would use it in this circumstance, probably.
Gotcha. All right. So you're gonna
And
do
I can
that.
I can bring one person with me. So.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna do that. So while the rest of you are working, suddenly Lysander is back on the floor with a 6 foot tall elephant person.
Eric will kind of do a double take. And
Tark, I found something in the book.
okay.
There's an emergency shutoff, but it takes levers and buttons. I don't know where the levers and buttons are.
You mean these levers and buttons? Maybe.
I just meant LD face. You mean these?
Tark's just kind of going.
Those levers and buttons. But there's 2 things on here. One of them's to shoot, and the other one's an emergency shutoff. Which would we want to do?
The emergency shutoff, because to quote this gentleman here, what did you say? The last time they shot this thing, it ripped a hole in the plane of existence?
No. The last time it overloaded. When it went kaboom, it ripped a hole in the plane.
But we also have to figure out something about the giant thing flying around outside.
At that point, you guys hear the door open.
Yes.
I want to wait for Tide to get back. How long does it take somebody to go pee? Jesus Christ.
Usually for 20 seconds. This is weird.
Because
also,
it is, Emu. Because it is.
I have an idea of how to deal with the flying thing. It's a stupid idea, but it's an idea, and if I do it right, it's gonna look badass.
I mean, that's the best things ever.
I was gonna say, do share.
I just need to borrow. Someone still has a flying. There was 2 flying brooms. I need to borrow one.
I have
Okay,
one. And I
explain.
Well, mine was toilets.
I'm just gonna go fly up there and go and put it on the ground.
And solo it.
Well, no, not solo it. I'm not solo it.
Yes.
It's gonna fall to the ground, but not by.
And are you 100% certain that it's hostile?
Well, it killed a lot of things.
How do you know it wasn't killing the things? How do you know it's not protecting this place?
I don't.
I've heard weirder. This thing apparently has a thing where it starts raining to cool it off. I mean,
slowly looks at the elephant guy on the ground. Do y'all have a giant flying protector thing here? Question mark.
He shakes his head.
Do you have any idea what that could be?
He shakes his head.
No, that's good enough for me.
Jesus, Tide, how long does it take to pee?
Just gonna kind of look at Lysander.
She's got to be doing something else different. Because it only takes her 15 seconds to go to the bathroom. I don't know how much time she spends peeing, but
it could still be here to technically protect this place, but not via them. It might be here trying to cool it down because it witnessed the last overload, and it probably lives nearby somewhere. If it's ripping time and space when it overloads, yeah, I think anything in the vicinity of it would probably try to protect it.
apparently there's a bunch of most of the staff down there was killed, and it didn't look like they had much chance to defend themselves. So whatever happened here happened quickly.
There she is.
Jesus Christ! Finally.
She went to take piss instead took a shit.
I peed and then refilled my drink, so fuck off.
Okay.
Anyway, we had to wait for a dramatic entrance for you, so.
I hope not. We've been.
Hey, what the fuck did you do? You banned somebody? What happened?
Yeah, because they said cheap viewers.
They want cheap viewers.
Oh, fuck you and your cheap viewers.
So, while all this discussion is going on, you guys all hear the door open. You can hear the rain and everything outside.
I will do the dramatic look, just as dramatic.
Everybody
Yeah.
Scooby Doo's their way, like from the bottom all the way up to the top.
When you said that, Todd's Twitch stream opened the door to the little apothecary thing.
I love that
Perfect
thing. I
timing.
keep watching it.
So, in walks an individual in what looks like drenched mage's robes, hood up, has a mask that looks like just a skull.
Stop.
He shakes his face. He shakes himself off and looks at you guys and tilts his head.
Does he look familiar to someone that I've already found in the Feywilds?
No.
No. Okay.
LD tilts his head back. Tilts his head right, just back toward. Oh, back as well. Just like.
Gonna look at Lysander. You said they were killed by magic, right?
Last thing it looks at the Loxodon. One of yours?
He like scoots over. Oh hi, Magnus. Just kind of lays there.
So. Magnus, is it?
The figure nods.
You work here? You in charge of this thing?
He gets probably about 10 feet from you guys. Goes, I wouldn't call it work here. I do run the place, though. What are you doing?
We heard there was a problem and were sent here to investigate and potentially assist.
And all you see, you see LD look up at the overloading arcane cannon, and he points out, "It's like, I think that's why we're here." But
well, the problem seems mostly outside, except for he points to the two like guards you guys have. Except for those two, they were part of it, I believe.
Part of what?
The attack, or
whatever tried to come and take the cannon.
What the fuck?
You mean... Okay, so one other thing before we get into this, Lysander will kind of point up towards the weird noise. Any idea what that is?
You don't hear the noise anymore.
This motherfucker killed my dragon.
I think this motherfucker was your dragon.
Snowy's like, motherfucker, I have one fucking gold today.
So, I think we have a dilemma here that I think we need to disperse this energy before, what was it, something about a hole being ripped in reality? I know, it sounded bad.
I can start pushing some buttons.
Do not.
Okay.
I would recommend not doing that.
I have to agree with the small man in the armor. Please don't just randomly push buttons.
What if I
But
think
this thing-
about it before I push them?
I'm about to say, somebody's calling the 6-foot Lysander a small man. I love it.
No. He pointed to Tarek. Who said that?
In
The small man in the armor, right?
The bagman
Okay, got it.
Shit. Fuck the bagman. He scares the shit out of me.
They fought the bagman. They full on had a fucking fight with the bagman.
We did. That
And
was fucking
survived.
crazy.
No, not y'all. They
Oh, they did? We dealt with
Yeah.
the bagman, but
If there's one thing I've noticed about their group compared to ours, is they fight way more.
we are a huge RP group, which I love. So
Bell.
What?
You just see LD just subtly walking outside.
To look for his dragon.
Where's my
See
dragon?
if he finds anything new dead.
There's nothing new dead out there. So yeah, they do RP huge, but they have a habit of. So for example, two bagmen showed up for them. One scared the Dragonborn, who then was like, I turned the lights on and was like, okay, I'm safe. Emu's character said, oh fuck no, and threw hands.
How did that go for him?
I mean, he survived.
Good to know.
The barbarian Aarakocra, he threw hands.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Barbarian. That explains everything I need to know. Okay. Anywho, cannon. Arcane cannon's about to explode. So do you have any idea how to turn this thing off before it does whatever it does, which I don't want to be around when it does.
He shrugs and goes, potentially. It's been on for a while, so hopefully it powers down correctly.
Well, we should probably start sooner rather than later to see if we can do this.
The other option is if this thing is too far gone, we just destroy it.
Well, let's go with option A first and prepare for option B. So, unless I mean it's your cannon, it's your place. So, what would you rather us do?
You were sent here. I mainly work-ish and run this place, so if you have a mission from somebody higher than me, then you can make that choice.
Not exactly. We were sent because the contact was lost and.
Backspace.
Well, that's because he goes and picks up a broken another console that has like broken gems. And like, because our message stones have been destroyed. So again, this has been on for quite a while, and at this point, they have already decided it's a lost endeavor. So you guys make your choice. I will support you, and we will go from there.
So Del, I'm going to actually pull out the book that I was reading and kind of peek it over. Is this your book? Or is this somebody else's book?
He goes, no, that was written for me, but it's the manual to the canon. It was made by whoever built it.
Okay. So then the stuff that I'm reading on here for an emergency shutdown should work, correct?
He goes, should, yes.
So is it okay if I go on and start doing it?
Sure.
Okay, so the book said pull lever 4, 7, 1, and 5, and then push the buttons 2, 8, and 4. What happens when I do that?
It goes from a minor hum to a almost tinnitus-inducing hum.
Well, that's not good.
I kind of look
Last
at him
one
and
left is destroy the power crystal, which is the little orb thing. Do we do it or no?
What, this thing? And he points to the orb that he found on the console.
Well, yeah, it's attached to the console.
So we're supposed to destroy that thing?
It says pull that, push those 3 buttons, and then cast a spell at the orb to shut it down.
Alrighty. As in dispel?
No, as in like an actual spell.
Well, it is an actual spell, but
Well, I mean like a damaging spell.
So you do that, and then you're gonna fire off like a firebolt or whatever.
yeah.
Is that okay with everybody before we do it?
Sure.
Okay.
I have a
Yep.
question before we all potentially die.
Fair enough.
You.
Yeah.
Black skull mask person, were you the flying creature that was above us?
Oh.
Okay, for a second, I did. So you guys are conversing. You turn around. Magnus has gotten out what seems to be a metal coin, and is pointing it in the direction of Morven. And you guys see lightning sparking out of the eye sockets of the skull.
Like
I knew
shooting
it.
out or
Sparking out. So
okay.
the question I have is who is between Morven and Magnus?
I'll be Lysander because he was talking to him.
Okay.
Fucking! I sat there and told you, Tarek. This motherfucker's gonna piss me off. Sorry.
So Lysander, anybody else? If LD was gonna try and help destroy the orb, he would be there too.
Yeah, then yeah.
136
Okay.
miles per hour. Hey, Detenchi, how you doing? How you been? what
Anybody
you up
else?
to?
In between, no, I'd probably be nearby him though.
Okay.
Reaction.
All right. Okay.
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 Before
It's a
you hit
bonus
us with the chain lightning, just let me know if you're actually doing the chain lightning or not.
It's
See
not.
if I
It's
can
not.
counterspell.
It's not chain lightning.
Okay. Well,
It's
I
a
got
different spell that
counterspell
requires.
already.
It's a different spell that requires him to hit every person in the line. So,
Is there anything that I can do?
okay, then none of the three of you have above a 20 AC, correct?
Correct.
No,
It's
but I do
only
have
Tarek has.
counterspell, which is
If,
what I was
if
telling
you if you want to roll counterspell, what level are you? You need to tell me what level you're doing that. You need
I do it at a solid 4th.
at 4th level. You need to roll a d20.
Okay. So let me go on and cast the spell. And then so what do I gotta beat? And what do I add to it? Is it just a
It is your spellcasting modifier.
God, I have no reactions at all. I
Modifier
have
is
nothing
plus
to
5.
react
What do I gotta
with.
beat?
Go ahead and roll.
Natural 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay, so you did beat it. You managed to counterspell his spell. All right.
Anybody want to take care of that, or you want to go and take care of the orb?
Well, I don't have magic, so you made me lose my dragon, so you're
No.
good.
There never was a dragon.
He was the dragon.
Yeah.
So you're still fighting the dragon. If that's what you want to do.
All right. So you've counterspelled his spell, right?
Mm-hmm. Do I get an attack back before we start, or
So
is that
you can get an attack back.
Mm. So it just can't be a leveled spell, correct?
No, so here's the thing. He went to go. You used your reaction. If you want to use your turn, which will be the next thing before we completely hit initiative, because you were already planning to cast a spell. If you go fuck the orb, I'm throwing it at this guy. Then you can do whatever you want.
I'm going to lightning orb the orb, which is a cantrip.
Okay. You just roll to hit and everything.
Okay, so the hit's plus 11.
He's also like standing right next to it.
It still has an armor class.
Okay.
That's a 29 because that was a natural 18.
A 29. All right, roll damage.
11th level's 3d10. So it's 11, 15.
15. Okay. All right. Cool. So let's go to actual break real quick.
All right.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
And
All
then
right, guys,
we're
we'll
doing
be
the
right
break.
back. Go ahead and enjoy our "Be Right Back" music, and we will be right back. Okay, bye.
Wrong lever!
that's
a
wrong. Hi, welcome back. I picked the wrong one, but now we're back.
Wow.
You know what? Brain does not work when you've had alcohol.
Wait,
My brain works fine, actually.
Brain works?
I don't think it works fine. It works, but it doesn't work fine.
She goes Willow mode. That's fine.
Willow's a lot smarter than you think, bitch.
Yeah. And apparently so are you.
I am.
By the way, Emo, we discussed war crimes off stream too. So yeah, we have that in common.
All right. So.
Speaking of war crimes, I have a plan.
Yep.
So here's a map.
Oh shit, we're going to a map. Okay, let me use my
So
stream deck that I set up.
That and it just went straight over my head.
This is not an accurate representation of what it actually looks like. It's the only thing I can find on the fly.
On the fly. That works.
Let's look at this.
So cannon in the middle. Wow, it's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be.
How does he look more of a necromancer than I am?
Wait, where?
This dude.
Lana.
Yeah. I'm trying to zoom in.
Down.
Oh, he looks like hella necromancer.
Where is he?
You know why? You forgot your skull mask.
Oh, this guy.
I don't have a skull mask.
Well,
you will.
You fucking
You will soon.
slacking. You fucking slacking.
So.
Alright, I see what's going on. Alright.
Morven and Magnus have gotten a turn.
Yes.
Are people gonna start fighting, or is it gonna be like, hold up, we're gonna talk?
Lysander's not going to engage immediately. Like,
I am going to prime something.
So there is no time to prime something is done. It's either you are fighting or you are not fighting.
So what I am doing, I'm going to ask you, can I cast? I'm going to get it wrong. Prestidigitation.
You fucked me up with it.
Prestidigitation.
On.
I'm listening.
On internal components of, say, a grenade of the sun.
Prestidigitation on what?
The internal components of a grenade of the sun.
That won't work.
You have to be able to see it. You have to have line of sight of it.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to soil it.
You're trying to soil it?
Make it stink?
Stinky?
He's gonna make a poop grenade. That's what he's doing.
Stinky!
Oh, so not only do we have flashbangs, now we have tear gas flashbangs.
Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Someone's in trouble.
Someone's in trouble.
You broke Del.
Oh, we haven't broken them yet. We've just had him toss a couple books to the floor, but other than that.
We've made him chuck a whole book, yes.
We have. That was War's fault, actually. But yes.
That was a very well-developed plan between
That was like, I'm gonna make bombs and make them gigantic.
And then nuke an entire city multiple times. Yeah. Fuck your army, we have a giant dwarf with grenades.
Oh.
We're gonna go back to the main page so you can see our beautiful faces until we wait for the dungeon master to get back with what the fuck ever he's doing. It was hilarious when you did that. I missed what the context is. I'm sorry. I'm a little drunk. Oh,
I think we're talking about war taking out pretty much the entire aerial.
Oh, I know. That was probably one of my favorite sessions because he was like, I'm gonna make these bombs and then make them gigantic and then fucking blow shit up. And Dell's just like, fuck this shit because it just ruined my entire book. Yeah, I loved that.
We had this cool fight scene with my last campaign's characters and, well...
Anytime we derail Dell's plans and just fuck them up is my favorite.
All I'm gonna say is I don't break so easy.
Embiggen with massive grenades and
Emu,
nuking those airships. I was crying with laughter. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Our dwarf has a giant's might, so he turns big. And so when he turns big, everything that he has on him turns big, which his very, very, very strong grenades were on him. So the grenades got even larger, and we use them to nuke multiple houses
Sorry
and
about that.
an entire army.
Okay. What do you mean by soil it?
Me.
He wants to make a stink bomb.
I'm making a stink bomb.
Okay. All right. So, here's what I need. Now that. Who is fighting?
I live to cause chaos for Dell. We all live to create chaos for Dell. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
LD will be fighting and drawing his sword, but obviously he's not going to be able to get there within one turn.
Okay. Anybody who is fighting, I need to roll initiative. That includes you.
Bet.
I didn't fucking start this fight.
That's what he's saying. If you don't want to fight, you don't have to roll initiative.
I'm not gonna
Oh
fight
god,
this
if
dude.
we're gonna.
Willow was just like,
Right.
I am in
12.
initiative, but I've not
12, I
started
guess.
fighting yet.
yeah, Willow's just gonna be hanging back because all she was doing is fucking
Oh, that
looking at
one
buttons and
adds to your
licking
stuff, right?
the cannon to
What?
see what it's made out of.
That one is added to your initiative, right?
Yes. Because
Okay.
it's my ambush maneuver.
Tars
I
be
need to-
fast as fuck, boy.
Okay. All right. Anybody else?
My initiative's a +0.
Going once? And
I'm
twice?
just kind of standing here trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Lysander was gonna try to diffuse
Fighting,
the whole
so-
thing, but I guess he's not
Yeah.
gonna get the chance. So
You have opportunities. We're all
You
far
can
away.
still, you can, again,
Especially since he rolled a nat 20.
so,
Alright, well, I guess I guess I have to roll initiative if I'm gonna try to diffuse it too. I'm assuming so.
I mean,
Yeah.
talking
Unless
can be
he
done
does
whenever,
that
right?
everybody at the
Mhm.
last turn. But, yeah.
So initiative is for this is basically around like if you're kind of doing something other than talking.
Okay, I'll hold off for now then.
Okay. All right. All right.
Sorry, this is me because I'm.
Jittery.
Yeah, I'm.
Numb.
I am
Tingly?
getting. Yeah, I'm getting there. So I'm feeling like my. Sorry,
Okay.
excuse me.
All right. So, so he is going to cast another spell. Mark that one off.
Basically, just waiting to see where he's aiming it. If I
Same
can
place
tell.
at you.
At me.
So,
Do I have to say if I'm going to counter it before you do the spell or after?
when I go to roll it, right? That's when you tell me your counter spell. But as he levels his hand again with that metal object, he yells out. Well, okay. So hang on. Morbin, stop it, Phoenix. Hit the crystal with the cantrip. Crystal exploded. Now everything is flashing red. Magnus yells, "You did the self-destruct sequence, not the shutdown sequence," and goes to fire off the spell. Are you going to counterspell it?
No, because now I'm confused.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure Morven would be confused.
Did you read the book wrong?
No, I did exactly what Tell typed out to me. It said self-destruct, that switch, that switch, that switch, that switch, and those 3 buttons.
Self-destruct. Yeah, not emergency shutdown.
And then he read the second one.
So you did do the self-destruct.
It says emergency shutdown on it.
Oh. I was gonna hit everybody. Just which one? Which is ready. That line. It's 3 of you. All these. Doesn't matter for you guys. Resistances.
Oh shit.
So
Morven.
ignore that it says Morven rolled it because I was clicked on him. So you guys take 40 damage.
No dex, no saves.
No, because he has to roll to hit. This
He
spell.
just rolled it high enough to hit.
This spell is designed. He has to roll to hit. It's a 300-foot line, and as long as it hits everybody in that line, it does damage. Downside is it doesn't do a lot of for the level spell doesn't do a lot of damage.
Okay. So it must be like a 7 or 8.
So 40. So it's basically 20 piercing, 20 fire is how it rounds out.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay.
And then that's it for his turn.
Tark would kind of look over and was like, "I thought you did the self-destruct. Which one did you do?"
The one that the books says is emergency shutdown. Del, can the book be rewritten if a certain mage that attacked everybody fuck everything up? Or would Morven know if that could happen?
I don't think Morven would know if that can happen.
Tark's gonna run over to Morven and say, "Stop firing! Stop!"
All right, here, let me unpause it. Feel free to move.
We are gonna go back
Gotta
to
run
the map
over
for
to
a
Morven. And try to pick him up and look at the book.
I think he's gonna walk over, like, just basically try to make sure, just interpose, basically.
Okay.
I know
All right,
Will's
so-
not in this initiative, but she's
Right.
still gonna be just checking
So there
out
are only 2
what's going on in the room.
options in this book right here.
There's 2 options. There's shoot and emergency shut off. It didn't say anything about a self-destruct.
He's gonna take the book and bring it over to Magnus.
Okay. All right. All right. What's Morven doing? Anything?
Getting the fire that he's probably on right now to get put out.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna try to talk to the dude, I'm not gonna attack him anymore.
Okay.
You see LD kind of vibrating, but for a different reason, and he just looks sort of mad. It's like, "Ow, that hurt, you jackass." Then that's it.
And the point of that was what?
Alright.
I mean, I did sit
Not
here
talking
and
to you.
ask
Not
you.
talking to you.
No.
Talking to him.
Nobody else is going to attack, right?
Correct.
I mean, I did sit here and ask him if it was okay, and instead of saying no, he just shoots us.
Huh?
I mean, if he knew it was the fucking self-destruct, why didn't he say, hey, don't fucking do that?
Drew, are you doing anything?
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with the group. I'm withholding any actions until I see somebody hurt or they need
A bunch of people got hurt, but yeah.
I was gonna
I mean,
say,
three people did get hurt.
Got fucking domed for half my health.
I see nothing on the action though. What's the tool?
It's because it's
Um,
Morven. That's
I was gonna say the Morven thing is the damage that he rolled for everybody in that line that was there.
Lysander, Morven, and LD took, and I don't think Tarek did.
No.
Yeah, Lysander, Morven, and LD took 40 damage.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Nobody's dead yet.
Okay. All
I
right.
can still revive you from the dead.
Okay.
I've not got to do that in a while, so that actually sounds pretty interesting.
All right.
Go team.
I need to run off real quick.
Go
Lonnie
team.
is having an upset stomach, so I can go deal with that real quick. You guys entertain. Give me a second.
I'm sure what we can entertain since we're having a back and forth with the wizard. The only thing I can think that happened is somebody fucked with the book.
Sorry, I had to speed pee.
That's what I was kind of thinking, but apparently Dell says Morgan wouldn't know if someone would be able to do that or not, due to the amount of enchantment it's on it. So I can't really say nothing about that.
I mean, the only solution is to go up to this guy and be like, hey, this is what it says.
I was gonna say, you grab the book, so you're free to take it to him.
I think the only solution is to get out of Dodge.
That's probably the next step, but I want to try it. Oh, whatever.
We don't have a lot of steps left that we can do without risking everything.
The one time I thought I could.
Yeah.
So, wait. Hello, chat. How are you doing tonight? What are you up to? How was your day? Tell us about whatever. Make conversation.
Damn.
Damn.
Where's the chat to make conversation?
I'm just asking about their days. Don't be rude.
Does anybody else have any ideas what they think could have just happened?
I don't have a freaking clue anymore.
Drew, what the fuck? Don't give me away like that.
What do you mean, Drew? They both did it.
We're already talking about it.
I know.
I was gonna say, you've already said it.
Openly.
I just saw it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see? Ain't it your job as the streamer to make conversation?
Yeah.
That's me making conversation, asking how you are, Detenchi. How was your day?
How was your afternoon, you know?
How was your
Technically,
afternoon?
for you, it's morning right now, so how's your morning going? Did you drink coffee?
Oh yeah, what the fuck time is it there?
Don't be mean to me when I can't understand things. It's cold and wet and I am chugging tea like a mofo. But what kind of tea? What kind of tea, Tatenji? What kind of tea? What?
The tea about the tea.
Spill the tea about your tea. Emo says, what? What? Ice cream. But what kind of ice cream? What is your favorite? It's important for some people. It is. It's very important. We need to know about the people that put up with our shit.
Ice cream flavors even more important.
Black tea
So,
brewed as
why don't
strong
you
as most folks
drink
brew their
coffee?
coffee. How do you...
And that is one of my favorite things to get at gas stations.
Vanilla
Whenever I
fudge
want-
cookie dip drumstick cones?
They have them at the gas station right up the street from my house.
I feel like that's a Japanese anime title. Vanilla fudge cookie dip drumstick cone.
It does. Yes, it does.
That's way too many words.
I was thinking, it's black tea. It is.
What kind of hat are we
mean-
talking about now? Are we talking about just like a bog
Emo
hat,
always has a
flat
hat, right?
I found
Fedora, fancy as fuck.
I found a Dr. Pepper float
No,
ice cream
no, fuck that shit.
earlier.
I don't like Dr. Pepper.
I do.
I'm glad that you do, but
So
I
had
don't.
I had a root beer. I had a root beer float one earlier this week, and now I found a Dr. Pepper float one. And I'm very excited to try that out.
I scoff at your decision.
Dr. Pepper's
But
good.
root beer float.
Root beer is different. Dr.
Yeah,
Pepper
but he-
is for
he had a
crazy
root beer
people.
one first.
And then you downgraded to Dr. Pepper?
I wanted to try it. I never had it before.
Sounds like y'all need to watch more of the other D&D streams. The emu hat is a pot holder I wear on my head. Also a goat plushie sometimes. You wear a goat plushie on your head? I watched the stream that you guys did last Sunday. Did you guys stream on Sundays, right? I watched the last stream on Sunday. In and out because I was dealing with some other shit, but I
might
have to go back and
watch
actually
streams
watch
at work.
the campaign. Yeah.
I might have to rewatch like the first episode because usually when I'm listening to introductions, because I don't know any of the characters yet,
Mhm.
it all just glazes over my head.
Right.
Like I try to start paying attention to people's names, but like descriptions start glossing, and then I have to like relearn what
I
they
apologize.
look like
I changed the
later on.
cameras. I didn't realize that it was on map. I apologize. It's changed. You've worn silly hats too. You have worn silly hats.
Yes.
Silly hats to go around.
Need more silly hats.
Did you watch
Never have enough silly hats.
But did you wear a goat plushie on your head though? I don't know if you've hit that
He had a
level of
dragon
silly hat.
plushie, didn't he?
Not on his head. Get
He
it. Get
said
the seal head. Get the
He
seal
said
hat.
bet.
Yep. Bet.
Oh, I
Fucking
was saying,
bet.
you want the seal? You want the seal? Okay, I'll get the big
The
big
seal.
one, right?
It's all about the seal. Yep.
The
one
big
that
one?
the one that looks like a seal. Yes.
I mean, I got like 8 seal plushies, you know.
This is true. I don't generally watch this stream.
seal
Well,
hat.
you're missing out, Tenchi, because you were here a lot before.
All right, now that we're good, I think.
We also got to remember what time it is.
This is
So-
true. Yeah, that is true.
You right,
I
Bubs?
mean, they might be getting ready for work or anything.
For work or yeah.
Who?
To Tenchi.
Oh,
All
all
Yes, there you go. Fancy hat.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Nobody else is picking a fight. All right.
Nope.
Well, we've missed you, so I'm glad to have you back.
I did need an emotional
She
support
just
seal.
likes
Thank
to
you.
watch
Ready
the
to
light
get him.
leave Dell's eyes.
Okay, Bubs? Okay. I know.
Yeah.
This is why you can't get into
I
shit.
think we all like to watch that, actually. We just like to all give Del shit. It's our favorite thing.
So, alright. So, are LD and Tarek also walking towards Magnus, or are they staying over by Morven?
LD's chilling right now.
Okay.
I'm staying right fucking here until he.
Right.
Shit.
I couldn't remember if LD and Tarek said they were walking towards Magnus or not.
So what Tarek has done is he's taken the book. He kind of shows Morven it is like memorize these switch numbers, and then for the other one, and then Brent starts walking over to hand it to Morven. Is like to kind of show him what he did.
He's walking over to Magnus?
Yeah, to Magnus.
Okay.
So like he's bringing the book to him like openly. Is like this is what he did.
Okay.
Someone has to do some explaining right the fuck now.
But also like he's gonna show it to him. Is like so if you have that memorized, then what's the shutdown? What's the emergency shutdown?
So, while alarms are starting to go off all over the place, people are starting to
We all
ask
have
questions
characters
and
of
everything.
chaos.
There is basically a split that happens behind Morven, and then it opens.
What the fuck's that always me?
There is a hand that reaches out and grabs basically the back of Morven's
I'm getting fucking teleported again.
clothes and shit.
Am I close enough to Morven to react?
Well, so the first question is, does Morven fight it?
No.
I
have an 8 in strength, guys. Come on.
Okay.
You got this.
Just lethargic about it.
How many times have I just been teleported, guys?
So LD, you can. I need you to roll. Roll strength check.
Excuse me, that's my necromancer. Thank you very much.
All right. So I also rolled 21. So there's a moment where like Morven goes, "Huh!" and then LD grabs hold of it and he's just stuck. Go ahead and roll again.
Can Snow roll at disadvantage, please? Because Morven's gonna just look at him and be like, well, my time to leave then, and then try to pry his hand off.
Okay. I don't know that Snowy can roll as high as I just rolled. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. He just gets yanked in and it just slaps closed behind him.
Well, that bitch.
So, at this point, the alarms are going off. Magnus is pissed, and looks at all of them and is like, I don't have time to explain. It's time to leave, because this thing is going to blow.
Fuck.
Or, I can leave some of you here and see if you can fix it. That's up to you.
Well, it's going to be kind of hard if you don't tell us how.
Right. This is I'm going to leave, you should probably leave, but if you want to be dumb and stay, he's waiting to see if you're going to be like, nah, we're fucking leaving, or we're going to stay and try and fix this.
Unless you happen to know the correct pattern to flip these switches now.
So he explains at this point, very quickly, at this point, it's not like the levers don't matter. You will have to go through and destroy all the focusing things and basically just get the crystals to feed back to themselves separately. So whatever's in the cannon cannot feed back like it's about to.
Okay, then let's start working on that.
Destroy things? Bet.
But
point me in the direction.
He's not going to stay here. He will point out, if you stay here, there are two possible things that could happen.
Tarek is going to look at everybody's like, I don't think we have enough time to do that. I think...
How many are we looking at here?
There are 9.
It's going to be easy.
Tark, do you have a shatter spell?
I do. So I look at them. So I just have to break them, or
Yes. Break them, dispel them, you make them non-functional.
Can you point
do
them?
that.
Can you point each of them to me? Can you point at least one of them to me?
There's not enough time for me to link. They're here, because Tarek has already found most of them, right?
All right, let's get moving.
They're like, if you stay and it does not work, either goodbye, because there is. This is the equivalent of an atomic bomb going off. Characters do not survive this. Or, please ignore the cat yowling in the background.
Empty. I have to refill it.
Or, the other thing that they have theorized, that it's going to, instead of it destroying things, it can fuck up what plane you're on, your space and time, all that fun stuff, right? Those are your options. So if you don't want either of those, you can leave with him.
Well, while you guys are deciding, I'm gonna go smash shit. You can yell for me. You can yell for me in a second.
So I'm saying that, and I'm gonna let the players think. I'm not like, because there will be a timeline once this thing starts, right? But I want you guys as the players to go like, okay, what do we want to do? And then we will get to the timed. What are we doing?
I'm good with you. I'm good with either choice.
Is this worth gambling our characters?
No. I'm not gonna gamble Willow.
I'm about to say this would be. I think that right now there's a player versus character argument. The player is all for trying to save this thing. The character is not. He has other shit he needs to do.
Right now, it's basically LD thinks that he could do it, but he'll leave if they want to leave.
What do you think, Tark? Because you were the one messing with it.
I think destroying all these things would probably also has the chance of setting it off even faster.
So according to Magnus, what you're doing is you're separating the power source from the internal capacitor for the cannon. That will die out or go through the barrel of the cannon. Right? Because what's happening is it's taking all that stuff that has charged in the cannon and firing it back into the crystals to make them detonate, basically.
Oh, okay.
If you're cutting them off, their power goes nowhere.
Let me look at something. Assuming that the same amount of time, like if he's saying we should leave and it's going to take an amount of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I'm sorry. I have 6 spells of shatter that I can do. Is that something that Tarek thinks he can hit all or most of those?
Probably,
points? Yeah. And then I've got a Thunder Wave as well. I mean, assuming that it just doesn't go critical within the next minute, I think I can hit all of them. And Willow, because Tarek was pointing them out to Willow where each of them was anybody else watching me and listening to me when I was pointing out where they were all were?
It would not be hard because in the same round, right, for you to cast it and be like, the next one is there. and direct them. That's easy.
Okay. So what Tarek would say is, I'm going to try to shut this thing down. I think I can do it. If any of you aren't, leave.
Okay.
Damn it.
Willow's not gonna leave him.
All right. So look, above the table, right? If a character wants to, like, I'm not going to stay here because I have shit to do, or just you don't want to have your character deal with this, and that's not something they would do, that's fine. Because this could go two ways. They could succeed, and everybody is happy, hunky-dory back together, or they could not. Right? Depending upon the outcome of what happens in here, if people stay, will determine if people need new characters, or if they're going to meet back up with people, or what.
What did you say Tark was doing?
I'm going to try to stop it, because I don't know what this is going to cause for our world.
Willow's gonna help you. She also wants to protect this world.
Okay. Alright. LD said he's good either way.
I want to laugh. I kind of want to make a laugh and just say, LD's already gone. LD's already, like, gone after it. Just
LD's like, see ya!
No. This is what... This
He's
is
already...
he's like...
shit.
LD's already, like, smashed? Okay. And he's already just gone after one of the tokens.
That's the true fighter mentality.
Mm-hmm. LD has said, fuck it, we ball.
I mean, he actually believes that they could do it.
Drew, do you have an answer?
Does anybody need healing or need to be resurrected?
Not currently. The question is
Not
Drew
yet.
going to stay and help or supervise what's about to happen, or is he going to GTFO?
If we fail, we all die.
Potentially.
Is.
Oh, I'm staying.
Okay.
Same.
Alright.
We're gonna get this thing figured out.
So, Biggs, do you want more time to ponder? Well, I say, if you do, I can move over to Blue real quick.
Blue? Yes. Blue's here.
So. Alright. So Blue. Ruggy is currently wandering the Drain Empire capital, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aside from trying to find his friends, was there anything else he was doing?
Well, how long has it been since he's gotten there?
You got there when they were leaving. It's probably been a week-ish, at least.
So I'm guessing he would have been caught up at least by some people about the cult and stuff that has happened, right?
There's some whisperings of it, but it seems, at least from what you're like, it's not like as common after that whole debacle.
Well, I mean, if he's heard anything from it, I would imagine he would be talking to someone about it. Or are people just not willing to talk about it?
So, when you ask about it, people like that, either they shy away from it or they don't know about it, is what they tell you.
Okay. Basically,
Cat.
then I guess I'd be hailing everybody's favorite helm and asking him, "The fuck you send me here for?"
Can you roll a D100?
Sure can attempt it. That's a 53. Right in the middle.
Okay. The message you get in various different pictures and your best guess is what he was trying to portray was you were supposed to come find them and help them. And
I
you do
went
get
where he told me.
correct, but you do get kind of a image of them at like when back when everybody was outside the arcane cannon. And the overwhelming sense of this is not good.
Can you take me there?
Nope.
Then what the fuck's worth? Why are you telling me this? What was the whole point of this?
And look, gods can't fix everything all the time, man.
He came to me and was like, "Hey, they might need help, but I don't know. Go to the Dragon Empire." Went to the Dragon Empire. Well, you were supposed to find them.
Well, yeah, because they were there before.
I don't have an airship.
You have teleporters, though.
Yes, I don't know where they're going. No one apparently knows where they're going. And I figured if they left here, it was probably fine.
It's fine at the Dragon Empire, apparently.
Fuck it, let's call Tarek. I have to play the character, Tarek, I'm sorry.
Oh, God. So, yeah, about the time that, like, Morven disappears and all this starts going down, Tarek gets a phone call.
Ring ring. Rack phone calling.
Tarek.
I got this tied.
Okay.
You have terrible timing.
Well, apparently I was supposed to come to the Dragon Empire to meet you guys.
I'm gonna stop you.
Yes.
Either I'm able to stop this, or I don't know what's going to happen to this plane or the area around this plane, and we're all going to be gone. So, I can't.
We have a phone. I was trying to do a kind of cool little surprise.
I can't talk right now.
So,
this might be
location. And that's just going to be the last word. Location.
So,
I say whatever aisle it is.
Yeah. So, Biggs has told me that Lysander is leaving with Magnus.
Okay.
So, they are going to basically dimension doors out, and then you no longer see them.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to be running to whatever person teleported me here and asking if I can get teleported there.
Okay. That will take just a little bit of time. So,
yep.
I imagine Drew is going to supervise, unless he wants to also throw spells at this thing.
So, this is how this is probably going to go down from Tarek's point of view. He's going to give the goblins the, hey, flee. Immediately.
Give them the safe word.
Yep. And then he's going to start pointing at places for people to start destroying.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna...
LD smash!
So, hang on. So, is Tarek going to cast spells to break things?
Yes.
Okay. Is Willow going to?
Yes.
Okay, LD is going to smash things. Drew, is Drugu going to cast spells if Tarek tells him, hey, destroy that?
If I'm instructed to do so, I will. I just need to know the extent of the devastation and the range of the devastation.
Okay.
Because I probably have the highest level of spells capable
Well, we don't
I'm a
need to
huge
destroy
druid.
where all the arcane stuff. We're right where we're at.
Are you talking about like sunbeaming it, Drew?
That's a possibility, but only if Tarek tells me to.
Oh, hold on a tick.
I imagine if
forgot
he
you-
waits a couple of seconds and starts seeing the stuff that we're destroying, he'd be able to figure out what it is we're aiming for.
Damn, I'm not here. I'd ask something.
What level is that spell? Oh, I mean, yeah, you could.
That's the music that you pick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so, Tarek, what are you going to cast?
I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay, I need you to just roll damage for it because it automatically fails to save.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And that's is it what 10 feet?
Yeah. Let me see what the difference between third and second. Okay. At third level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8. Okay. Die 8. Am I able to hit multiple with Shatter?
No. They are more than 10 feet apart.
Okay. Non-magical object also takes the damage if it's in the spell area. Let me actually read what this does. Go on to the other people, and I'm going to read what this spell does.
Okay, Tide.
I mean, she didn't have anything specific that she was gonna do. She's waiting for Tarek to tell her what she needs to do in terms
He's
of
going
what
to
she
start
needs to hit.
pointing with one hand and casting with the other.
Okay,
He's
so
already he's pointing to that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Need to go.
on things that we need to do. Okay, so whatever he points to, can I dispel magic?
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna use dispel magic.
Let me make sure that doesn't need a roll for a specific.
It is a any levels 3rd or lower target for each spell of 4th level or higher on target. Make an ability check using your spell casting ability.
Yep. Go ahead and do that. You're gonna roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
Sorry, I just rolled that. Do I need to do anything else to that?
So you roll a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier for whether it's a druid. If this is a druid spell, you use your druid modifier. If it's a
This is a. It says control. Let me see.
which spell list does it come from? Is the question.
It doesn't.
Given her levels, probably the druid list.
Druid. Yeah,
Probably.
druid.
Then use your druid spell modifier.
Where do I find that?
Use your
On your
wisdom.
It's your wisdom, so it's a plus 4.
Plus 4. So here's a d20.
D20 plus 4.
Whoops. Here's a d20. 22.
Yep. Okay. All right. Drew, what spell are you casting?
Start telling me to destroy things.
Yes.
What level of spell has everybody else cast so far?
Mine was level 3, 4.
Mine was as max as I can do, because we gotta destroy as many of these things as humanly possible.
But specific things, not just whatever I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm pointing at them at stuff that needs to be destroyed. Something that we've been looking at.
Well, I can use Scorching Ray, which can shoot a lot of things.
Yeah. Depending on what level you cast that, you can shoot it at 3 or more.
Yep. So I can shoot as many as 6 different things, Tark, if you tell me what I need to shoot.
You see him just pointing at different things, and they kind of look similar enough that I'm hoping as I'm pointing them out, people kind of catch on to what they're supposed to be hitting.
All right. Well, I assume everybody else has already made their shots. Are there 3 more available for me to shoot? I'll
There
start
are.
with a lower level. All right.
I need you to roll to hit. Okay. Okay. All right. So only one of those hits. I need you to roll damage for 1.
Lame.
Okay. It does not get destroyed. So, LD.
My turn.
I rolled 19 damage, by the way.
Okay.
Sword swing.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh fucking no.
Nope.
Sword swing. Because I have 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
That hits.
Well, hold on. Uno momento.
Holding.
What am I supposed to hold?
Let me hold that there.
At this point, you junk because you got nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Add that. Add that. And add that. I think.
Yes. Explodes.
Huzzah!
All right. So, we're going to go back around. So that is 1, 2, 3 that have been destroyed.
I have a quick question.
Huh.
Could I technically use action surge to take out another one?
Yeah, if you want.
That's what I'm gonna do then.
Okay.
Where's action surge? Bloop. And let's go again. Wait,
Let's
how many
go
more?
again.
Actually, I'm going to ready my D8.
Lose
that.
fast with them.
I'm used to using hammers.
Excuse me.
Fuck! I'm not even gonna use the D8 for that one. There's no way.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I'll use the D8 for goading attack then, which is going to take. So that's that, and that, and that.
Yes.
And I'm done.
Because that was what, 16 damage plus the 1d8. Oh
yes.
no, and then divine smite. Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
It was late.
Yeah, it was late. I was like, wait. Yep. That breaks it. All right, so round 1 is over. Let's see.
I break all the stuff.
Okay. All right. Round 2. What's Tark doing?
He's continuing to point, and he's going to cast another shatter spell.
Okay.
$19 damage.
Okay. Willow?
She's gonna cast another dispel magic.
Okay.
Give me a second.
How far away are these crystals from each other?
From each other, so the first couple, the ones that LD hit, are down near the base. They're on opposite sides of the tube. They're probably
13.
just like 10 to 15 feet from each other.
It's a 13. on that.
13? Nope. Doesn't work. Okay, Drew?
We're making another attempt on these columns.
Yep. Okay, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for that one. And the second one hits as well. All right, so all of those will break one of the gems.
All right.
Okay, and then LD's turn.
We're running over to another gym, baby. Oh no, I got it. You get the, you do the yippee sound and then just like LD smash.
Is that like your favorite sound now?
There are so many times when that's so usable. Is the thing.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll roll that first, then I will roll that.
I don't know if Emu is still here, but if he is,
Then I will roll that.
Yeah.
Play a goose.
That one's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Can I? Is there another one I can go to?
There is. 15 will not hit though.
I do have one more D8. One more D8 left.
Okay.
So let's see if I can add it up. That probably not.
Hits. That is exactly what you need.
Neat. So it's gonna be just this and my Divine Smite.
What did you roll that was exactly the amount?
18.
We need for the smite to come through.
It was a 6.
Yep, that'll do it.
Woo! 2 more down. I'm so good.
All right. Let's see. After round 2. All right, y'all's turn.
All right. At this point, does it look to Tarek like they figured out what they're aiming for yet?
Oh yeah. You at this point broken 8 of them.
Okay,
And
so
you know that there are 9 of them.
Okay. Like, does it look like Tarek really needs to be able to keep pointing at them?
No.
Okay.
So the only problem is this last one, LD cannot reach it. One of the spellcasters has to reach it. That's where it's at.
Okay. What I'm getting at is Tarek might switch over to his railgun instead.
Okay.
So he switches over to his railgun since he can kind of see that people are getting.
Ooh.
Bless you.
I'm sorry.
That was a spicy sneeze right into the mic and everything.
I'm sorry, guys.
We got some sneeze ASMR.
Just have tooth.
My bad.
I gotta pull up my character sheet.
Motherfucker's like, I'm gonna use my railgun. Doesn't have his character sheet pulled up to read the stats for it.
The railgun stats. 19.
19 will hit.
All right. Uh, 16 damage.
16 damage. That will break it.
Okay. And he aims at another one.
That was the last one. That was the last one. So it shatters. You can see that it seems to have stopped, kind of. The red flashing lights are gone. It's not hard to tell that the crystals are now just kind of humming with energy, but it's not going anywhere.
Dun, 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 dun.
Of course. So, Targ now has a choice. You can attempt to vacate the energy from the capacitor in the cannon portion, in the cannon barrel, or you can leave it be and let it do whatever it wants to do.
I need to find some sort of magical leech.
So you still have the book. He left the book with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So if you cast Comprehend Languages...
I mean, I still have that scroll.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. And
well,
I'm gonna...
so hang on. Because there are pictures of this. Roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence check to find out how good you can read a picture book.
Yeah.
To understand what it... Like, without using words, right? To get the context.
Let's see. 15. I'm going to use Flash of Genius. 19.
19, okay. It looks as if what this does is it pumps all the energy into some material that holds all of it, and then fires that out of the cannon. Out of the barrel.
Okay.
So, destroying that material might salvage it, or getting it to fire somehow.
Well, what I'm thinking is if there was a way to almost ground it to leach the capacity.
I mean, you could certainly give it a shot.
But I'm trying to think what might help with that. If a certain necromancer was able to come back and help me give ideas.
I haven't been able to have a turn yet, so I don't know.
Let me turn off this music. Might help. I mean, it looks like I have time. Because the arcane energy isn't going anywhere, and it's not being pumped full of more. It doesn't look like it's going critical anymore, or it's just there.
I mean, it is obvious that it is not dumping power into this thing where it could overload, so it has the energy that it had.
Mm-hmm.
So, to you, it seems like it's just a crystal that is like, it could break and fucking have its day, but it's not like being pushed that way, right?
Mm-hmm. I am going to take a breath, look around, and say, I think we made it. For the moment, I think I'm going to try to read this book and see if there's a safe way to disperse some of this energy. LD, are you sure that dragon outside was that Magnus fella, or is that dragon still floating around out there?
I mean, I looked outside. There was no dead dragon, and you can't hear him no more.
All right, well.
And to my disappointment, I'm pretty sure it was the wizard. Also, and as LD pauses and he picks up like a chunk of the crystal that he destroyed. You want this? It looks the same thing as the one on your ship.
Well,
it's not. The things you guys broke are not the same. These are focusing. It's more like it's a lot closer to the crystals Tark uses for his railgun than anything else.
I'd still like to gather those.
Okay.
Like if you want to gather those, that'd be great.
Okay.
The only ones that have usable pieces are the ones that him and Drew broke. Because yours, that shatter, pieces are completely gone. Hers, dispelled, have no magic.
Okay.
No, Lana, you got sick. You do not get Pop-Tarts.
But what?
You just see him go, ooh. You just see him go, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. At every single every single glowing stone he picks up.
All right, so Morven.
Yes, sir.
You appear standing on The rampart of a castle.
Any castle that's recognizable to Morven?
Nope.
Just gonna kind of look around. Is there anyone around?
Nope.
So someone pulled me through and then disappeared. Got it. Well, obviously I'm gonna get down a bit and try to see if there's any other kind of rooms or anything I can get to.
I mean, and so the castle's completely empty. All the doors are open. You see a couple corpses here and there.
So you say completely empty, so even if I go to like a throne room or something, there's nothing?
Correct.
Is there still items there? Is it empty of people but still has other stuff? So can I like
mean, it's
look
got
for
like all
maybe a
the
map or something that might be
the
around?
throne room has all the decoration stuff. In like was probably like the captain of the guards room. There is a map.
Does it have any kind of indication on where I am?
It does.
Where's that?
You are in the northernmost portion of the Republic of Mercia.
I don't think he's ever been there.
Hang on.
All the way to the west.
Holy shit. That's a teleportation.
You're right there.
Okay.
One's like, Morven's gonna go as far away as possible.
Any nearby villages or anything that has on it?
I mean, it does say that there are villages around.
I guess I'm gonna get ready to head out of the courtyard and try to make my way towards the first village.
Okay.
That says on it.
Make a way downtown. Walk in fast.
You walk out there, and you see a figure floating probably about 20 feet above the ground, going away from the castle, followed by about 40 or 50 corpses.
Just gonna kind of look at some of the other bodies that was there. I might need some of you too. Give me a second.
I was gonna say, that's a good stopping point for us.
What do you mean?
It's a very good story stopping point.
How when we don't know what the fuck's going on right now?
Because I like cliffhangers.
I don't. Not
We
when
hate
it involves my character's life.
You
Everything's
stop
fine,
the
Ty.
nuclear explosion.
We're good.
Kind of. The energy is still there.
Yeah, it's still there, but it's not critical.
But it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if it's critical or not, it's still there.
But it's not to a point where this is about to go boom in 10
Yeah,
seconds.
it's not like I'm rolling percentile dice to see if it explodes.
You can't wait 20 more minutes?
I'm just gonna raise 5 of them. There's 6 of them.
So part of the reason that I think this is a good stop point is because you guys are also going to level. So it's like
Thank
right
God.
at that point, right?
Okay.
Where it's like this is that kickover.
This is our level, so we get to level after this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's up to you. You're the GM.
I was saying it's a good place to stop because it is the end of this little act and gets us into the next one, and then I feel like 20 minutes of the very next one is just kind of pointless.
Okay. Let me look for someone to raid then, while you close us off then.
The immediate danger has passed.
So they
Made
have
it
survived
sound good.
a possible nuclear explosion. Morgan's in a random place. Again. Rug's in the wrong city.
Yep. Which I might be able to do something fun. I might skip ahead and watch the last stream they did to see if they're still in there and maybe ask for help.
Unless Andrew's with some weird wizard.
I'm actually about to message you.
Who?
Biggs.
Okay.
It was not finding the D&D category. Like, what the fuck, Twitch?
Are you typing D&D or Dungeons and Dragons?
I typed the full shit out.
I found it.
Give me a number between 1 and 30.
17.
There you go.
Alright, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Sorry, you can hear that ad for a second.
An ad? What the hell?
It's not my ad. It's their ad.
Man, we're not even getting paid.
We can either.
Alright. 17. Alright, guys. So, you heard it from the DM. We are going to end there on a cliffhanger because we don't fucking know what's going to happen next. Whoops.
Best way to do it.
I guess. We are going to raid.
Shadow Legends.
This is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, but
if they want.
We are rating randomly because they chose number 17. A group called Mythics R.
Mythics?
Mythics. D&D Acuros episode 12. Acuros? I don't know what that means, but we will find out.
As they will find out, yeah.
Alright, guys. Thank you all for joining us. We are rating the group called Mythics R randomly. So please wish them luck on their campaign and their session. And we will see you next week for, I believe we're doing Descent.
I mean,
Or
Princes,
not
but
Descent,
whatever.
Princes, yeah. Sorry, I'm so
Wrong
used to saying
campaign
Descent.
type.
You know what? I'm
No,
too
I'm not-
drunk
I'm not-
enough to notice the difference right now.
I'm not going back to that one. No, I need to be way too drunk. to do
Yes,
this time.
tipsy, tied, and sassy. It doesn't care.
Yep. So, alright. Princes, my bad. We'll be back next Friday for Princes. But, yeah. So, let me see. Raid. Alright. Once again, wish them luck. Mythics are on their session. We will see you next week for Princes. Okay. We love you. Have a great night's sleep. Bye.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Oh god, would we
Baby,
recognize
bye-bye-bye.
the
Please do the tidal wave.